Sippin' Douce, boy, this ain't your daddy yet. He in the Cadillac, me, I'm in the Maybach.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marcus Boston, and this is Cognac Corner. Welcome back, Jack. Missed you all. We back in the building, back in Big Buddha Studios, doing great things as we like to do because we do it so goddamn well. And today I have a very special guest on the show, Mr. Dustin Day. Say hello, good sir.
What it is.
How you doing, sir? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Like I said, just chilling. Like we were talking a little before the show. You know, it is what it is.
Welcome to the corner. We happy to have you in the corner,
man,
drinking fine cognacs. And is that a bourbon?
You know, I had to come through with the Crown Peach, man.
Came in with the Crown Peach.
You know, everybody's having trouble finding it, but you know, when you got plugs out there that can just say, "Hey, man, let me get that bottle, though," and he'd be like, "I got you. Come on through."
You know why I'm here? Give him a round of applause, audience.
Yeah.
Give a delayed round of applause.
Yeah,
sorry.
Man. Yeah, it's good. You know, I'm just trying not to get fined out here. That's all.
With your Marshawn Lynch in the building. With the Marshawn. Like I was saying, man, it's been busy. You know, I love being on the microphone. Love getting to know people.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have you down here. We'll have
Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. I've been digging the show. Been listening to it on all the SoundCloud and iTunes and all them.
Yeah. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Oh, so we're on major platforms such as your Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Play, Anchors, where you can find us. YouTube as well. I'm being very good, guys. I'm getting my YouTube's uploads up on time now. So if you're one of those YouTube people that use YouTube a lot, it's on there. Cognac Corner. Also, those Floridians to enjoy great banter from great people doing great things.
There you go.
And also the socials is Instagram is Marcus Boston 314. And Twitter is Boston Cognac _ I probably should get these together. And Instagram is Cognac Corner. So is Twitter and Facebook. Leave your comments and your reviews. Like, share, follow. We love you. So please love us back. Dustin.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's the notorious _D-Day. So, you know, I post videos on there sometimes. You know, I go on little rants and terrors.
Absolutely.
About St. Louis and what people are doing in the community, you know.
Absolutely.
So,
how was Mardi Gras for you? I saw you was working in the area.
Yeah, I was over at 1860s this year. I worked the Hard Shell Saloon. It was cool, you know. Just a lot of drunk people, like always. At 4:00, it died out, though, man. I don't. That's so weird. I ain't never seen. I've been doing Mardi Gras since I was 18 down in Soulard. So when everything just died off at 4, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send one of those new guys out here, and I'm going inside."
Fuck yeah. That's the point of being in the streets for long and have some experience.
You know,
you can call your own damn shots.
I did the 6. You know, I did 6 hours in the cold, and I just was like, you know what? Even though these guys are older than me, I got seniority doing Mardi Gras. So what we gonna do is, you gonna send that guy on out, and I'm gonna go enjoy the heat.
Hell yeah!
So you know, I did the first 6 hours out there. So we didn't have any. We had like one fight, and so if you know anything about where 1860 sits and where Molly sits, they're right across the street from each other. And the dude was like right in the middle, and he was about like 5'5", maybe 5'6".
Always little ones, I swear.
And he pushed this dude, and then as he pushed him, I was already on the way out to get him.
Yeah.
So when he swung, I caught it.
Oh,
and
man.
He was like, "Bro, where'd you come from?" I said, "You need to back up now and just keep walking.
Yeah.
Go to that alley over there." So I got over there and I talked to him. I said, "What's going on, man?" I said, "Tonight's not the night to be fighting out here."
No.
I said, "There's cops all over. There's undercover. There's secondary at Molly's." I said, "What are you gonna do, man?" He was like, you know, I'm just gonna He was like, I was like, "Why are you trying to fight anyway?" He was like, "Oh, well, that's my brother's friend, and he's hitting on my girl." I said, "That's it, bro?" I said, "That's a compliment where I'm from."
Right.
I said, "Let it be." I said, don't hate, man. Appreciate it. You know.
Yes, I don't want a bitch.
You know,
I don't want a lady that no one else wants.
you know, if I get it, you know, it's foul. Y'all supposed to be like boys or whatever, like as some form of respect. But if he's gonna keep hitting on her, you know, whatever, dude. At the end of the day, where's she going home to?
Yeah,
she going home to you or him?
You need to have a conversation with him, just man to man, and calm voice like, "Hey, bro,
I did.
This is what it is." I said, with him, oh boy, that he have an issue with.
Yeah.
Now at that point, he chooses to get disrespectful. Now okay, cool, I got you. Not here. But I got you. We going. All right, I see you.
Yeah. And I told him. I said, look. I basically told him like I was a cop. I was like, you want to go home? You want to go to jail? Because you start one fight in a crowd, you gonna have about 10 fights in the crowd. Yeah. And I was like, you want to go home? You want to go to jail? He's like, man, I'm gonna go home. I said, you need to go straight down to Broadway and go to a different bar. I said he needs to go somewhere else. I said because if I come off this corner again. I said, it ain't going to be nice, bro. I'm brachial stunting everybody. Trouble.
Shut out. Absolutely. It's always the fucking little ones. I don't understand. Like, I don't know, when I get gassed up, last thing I'm thinking about, I want to fight.
Ah, man, I'm enjoying the liquor, man. The liquor.
The liquor, because I'm trying to liquor.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying the liquor because I'm trying to liquor.
You know.
I'm enjoing the liquor because I'm trying to liquor. Why are you trying to fight? I don't understand.
Man, you killing the vibes out here, man.
We got it to vibes.
Vibes, man. Everything's about a vibe in this world. I don't know if everybody knows that.
Yes.
There's good vibes, there's bad vibes, and there's like chill vibes where you just want to coast.
Trying to help it.
You know, and yeah, you know.
Play some little Duval to the pull up.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to tell him pull up.
Oh man, just chilling, man. Let me pull up in that Tesla like he got, man.
Right. So hey,
you know, he be smoking and letting them out on autopilot. Come on, Duval.
I thought about the vibes, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, life is long, but it's short.
It is.
But you gotta enjoy the day you have. And fighting on a Saturday, you're gonna be until Monday. So the girl you fighting over gonna be so all you doing is giving him an end because you going to jail.
Right.
He not.
Right.
She gonna be available. Now you mad.
Right.
Now you big man.
Right.
Stupid.
Now you gotta worry about. Well, maybe she ain't gonna do nothing with him. You know, they the one still out here drinking. I'm the one locked up,
looking stupid.
They won't let me out.
You got your ass whooped by the police. So they cold and angry. They got to tussle with your ass. Yeah. All right. Keep playing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why I like. Police. I'm gonna go this. I don't even really mess with the police, man.
I'm going. I respect you. Please don't shoot me.
Yeah,
and we good.
Yeah, man. I legit, man. I don't know if it's the way I grew up or where I come from. I don't dislike the police, but I don't fuck with them neither. I'm just like, y'all over there, I'm over here. If I don't do nothing, y'all ain't gonna come over here.
I understand this system's not made for me to succeed in. So, being that I don't want no smoke. I want respect. First of all, you got to start in general, regardless of what your position is. Respect and empathy. That's first.
Yeah.
Just start off there. Then, if you have the ability to fuck my day up, I'm gonna double down on that because I can be right, but you have the power to make me be in the wrong. So why do I want to test this system?
Right, and at the end of the day, it's my word against your word.
Exactly. And in the process to figure out who's right, it's going to be a long one if I am. So why I want to waste my time?
Right. Why do I want to waste my time and lose money out here?
Yeah.
I'm on a hustle, man.
That's it. I can't hustle from behind these bars.
Right. And I'm not even the hustle that people like think about. Like when I say hustle, I mean like I'm out there working like 10-hour shifts. Yeah. I'm out there, doing side jobs. I'm out there, making mines. Not, I ain't standing on the corner selling. I mean, that is a form of hustling. Don't get me wrong. And, I might have dipped into that a little bit, when I was younger, but, and teach their own, like you got to know when to pull out, you got to know when to keep going. And it is what it is at the end of the day.
And dealing with people that don't want to see you grow, which is usually what their job is, it's not going to make your day better.
Right. There's plenty of people out here for that.
Yes. They have plenty of people that have chosen their path. They can bother. Why you want to be one of them? What
did Cat Williams say? If you got 15 haters by the beginning of the day and you ain't got 20 by the end, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
So please, by all means, hate on me.
Please.
I don't care.
That's how I'm keeping score. Okay. Yeah. You hating on this? Great. I mean, I'm doing the right thing.
That means I'm doing the right thing. While you over here struggling and complaining about the same thing you did 2 weeks ago, and it's been the same thing you've been talking about for 2 weeks. bro, you haven't moved off that couch in 2 weeks.
I don't understand it.
You know?
People like, I'm bored.
I worked. Look, go back to the hustle real quick.
Mm-hmm.
When I say hustle, like Friday night, I worked. Okay, I worked from 5 to 4 a.m. I left around like 4 a.m., maybe 3. I knew I had to be in Soulard at 10 to work. I didn't go to bed. I said, you know what? Like, if I go to bed, I got an hour drive ahead of me to get home anyway. So, time I get some sleep, I'm going to be real tired.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Walmart, got some stuff, hat, gloves, some hand warmers, some foot warmers, a couple energy drinks, put it in my bag. And then it was like 7 o'clock, and I hit up the guys that work in security. I said, hey, where you guys at? They're like, oh, we're all at, such and such's house. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to come swing by and kick it with y'all. Whatever. I mean, I worked all day. So I worked mind you, I didn't go to bed. I woke up. Is that my mom calling me? That's my mom's ringtone. If y'all don't know. So mind you, I got to work on Friday at 5. I left there at almost 4 probably. And then I had that little break in between, and I started working again. And I worked from 10 to 11 that night. And then I might have went out drinking after that. And then I didn't get home after the drinking because of this Crown Peach right here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get home until about 5. Now I had to be at work at 9 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah. So
I got like 3 hours of sleep, but I mean, all in all, I had like a 36-hour work day.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's a form of hustling right there. That's what it's about. Like I know I'm gonna make a lot of money that day, so why not just hustle and make that money? And then I might have been on a 36-hour like awakeness, but ain't nothing a Bang or a Red Bull can't fix.
Yeah, you eventually get to sleep.
Yeah, I'll make up on that sleep. Up, yeah, it's all good.
Exactly. So, no, we got time for that.
Yeah, anybody got time for that, man.
You don't have, we can't always gauge experiences in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of times I'm like, man, I should probably go make this bread, but then let me enjoy some time with some good people.
Yeah, and I get Mondays and Tuesdays off. I work 5 days a week, so Mondays and Tuesdays are my day off, and I don't do nothing, man. I just kick it with people. I might go out to a bar, grab a drink, might go get a dinner with some chick, you know. It's it might be a different one every week. It might be the same one.
We're going to get into it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You keep on talking about your hustling. I'll set you up for failure.
Yeah. Look, man, you hating already. See? Look, that's a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm going to end up getting in trouble anyway in this one on my own. So
see, look.
We can go down together.
Yeah, man. But anyways, the weekend went past. This weekend was cool.
Yeah.
I know I didn't make it out to your mom's party because I had work, unfortunately.
Yeah. And, I probably should give you much better head notice. That's on me.
It's all good. I mean, we ran into Pops, so you did tell me there.
What happened?
Oh, you don't remember seeing me at Pops?
Yeah, you're right.
You had White Castles in the car waiting on you.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. That was a rough night.
Yeah, I did. I know. Yeah, you're right. I did end up. I was. A friend had convinced me. Yeah. Usually, a lady friend is usually what would convince me to go a place I shouldn't be going. And that is correct. You are right. Yes. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, you did tell me about it then, but I was like, I gotta see what my schedule is.
Right.
But I kind of figured I would be working that day anyway.
Yeah.
But I hope she had a blast, man. I hope she kicked it.
Mom turned 54.
Oh,
I drank Hennessy all night and lemonade. I came in looking like a head football coach of a football team in high school. On the sideline,
not the suit, bro. I saw pictures. I said, look at Mr. Boston right here, all cleaned up. Got his hair braided, got all lined up.
Oh man, I came in fresh.
You got to, man.
Like I was going to court.
You got to. You got to show out. Like, hey, look, I threw this party for my mom's, but I'm also out here getting it too,
man.
So what's up?
I was out here looking for it, but luckily, the people shall I say people? The phone numbers I called didn't pick up, and I appreciate that because I was looking for nothing but trouble, nothing Hennessy trouble, knowing I had something to do that morning.
Yeah, well,
but I still was looking for that Hennessy trouble, and no one picked up. I was like, cool.
You know what?
I wasn't mad at it.
Maybe I just go to bed, man.
Yeah, I slept great.
Yeah,
till I had to work at 2, but it just wasn't long enough.
I bet not.
I woke up at 9, like wide awake, like I'm not hungover. I didn't drink much water. I drank a lot of Hennessy.
Mm-hmm.
And
how'd you feel? How'd you feel when you went to work though? When you started moving?
I think I grabbed a bang and had some Chinese food. So I was
okay.
I got back right.
Yeah, I'm only 26, man. So when I go on like a 14, 15-hour drinking day, you know, which ain't often. Like I drink, I sip on, you know, whatever every day. You know, I sip on Crown Apple a lot and Sprite.
Yep.
And but
Excuse me,
you get the days that I drink. I mean, I feel like I wake up and I'm fine. Like I don't know if it's because I don't do it that often. Like I don't know. I drink to enjoy myself. I don't drink to get blacked out. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. I think I only had like 1 or 2 shots. Yeah. But like, I was really heavy into Long Island's and Rumple Mints.
You was mixing.
Yeah, I was that night. I was just straight after the straight cognac the whole night. I might have had a Rumple Mint shots maybe once or twice, and then we did some recreational stuff. So I was nicely balanced out, and I had a good night. You know, I probably went home about 2. We got to about maybe 8:30, and I had enough. I said, "Well, I think this phone, you know, sort of dry. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hit this house, hit this bed, get this pillow some head tonight. It's the only person that's picking up tonight. So I'm gonna get up out of here. You know,
there's sometimes I leave work, man. I'm just like, I might have had one too many behind the bar, and then I got like a 30, maybe 40-minute drive, depending on like how fast I drive.
Yeah,
coming from Illinois to Missouri, you know, I don't like cops, and I definitely don't like state troopers. They sitting there bored anyway.
Well, wishing a motherfucker
wishing somebody speeding, you know. So the best advice I can give someone, and like legit, if you're gonna drink and drive, first off, don't do it. Uber, Lyft, call a cab. I know, what is this cab? This cab thing we talking about?
All right, what is that?
You know, I know people don't know what a cab is anymore.
Fuck no.
You know, but you know, there is a thing called a cab, and they will come get you. They might take a little longer
eventually,
but I mean, they gonna come because they want your money. But if you gonna drink and drive, like, I'm just gonna say this is just put it on cruise, man. Cruise control.
Yeah.
You know, and just go 60. Go 55. Go 55. Don't give them a reason to, like, oh, you right at 60, fam. Like, I'm going to pull you over because you at 60.
Right.
Man, go 55 and just cruise. And stay in the middle lane. Don't stay in the right lane. Don't stay in the left lane. Just stay in the middle and follow the lines. That's all I can say. Follow the lines.
These are driving gems from Dustin.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin. For my audience, so we can get to this relationship stuff now.
Okay.
Because I'm nosy and I'm probably gonna tell it myself. I'm gonna hear about it all week, but it's okay.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm single, so it is what it is. Like, and I've been through a lot in these 26 years of mine.
And the audience wants to know all you've been through. So let's start at the beginning. So tell me about your parents. Were you raised in a loving 2-parent home, or where did you come from?
I was not raised in a 2-parent home. I actually grew up. It's real hard because, okay, so if I don't deal in drugs, and that's for a reason. I mean, you just go back in the past, and like, I've never smoked weed. I've never been high. I've never said, "Hey, man, I need to go smoke some weed."
Yeah,
like. And I don't look down on people that do that. I don't care. I get it. It's medicine. It helps you. I got you, Mr. Boston. It helps with anxiety. I get it. You know, it helps people out here. I understand that. But I came from a home where my father passed away when I was 3. God rest his soul. He overdosed on heroin.
Sorry to hear
so and that's why I look down on people that. I mean, I don't look down on people. I just look down on the drugs.
Yeah.
It's killing us out here. It is literally killing us out here. So if you know anyone that is on something, reach out to them. Help them. I mean, that's some of the best advice I could give anybody that's been through what I've seen in my own 2 eyes in 26 years. So if you see anybody, help them. It's an addiction. It's a drug. Yes, they're choosing it to put it in their body, but it is, I guarantee you, it's probably one of the toughest fights that anyone can go through.
Yeah. mean, cause like, we all have things going on, and everyone chooses different drugs. People choose Coca-Cola, food.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like this is a drug too. Like this liquor is a drug. It's you know.
One of the most accessible ones of all of them.
Yeah, and it's the easiest one to get to. I mean, I can go buy a bottle of Pop-Off for $7.
And go through it and get another one.
Yeah,
no one think twice.
You know, and that's probably the worst. I don't know, I ain't the worst, but
that's
I mean, that's probably the worst vodka you can probably buy.
Mad Dog might be next.
Ooh, you know, it ain't even the name of it ain't even Mad Dog, dude.
What is it?
It's like oh my god, it's like Madison and Davison.
Dang, never knew.
That is the name. I think it's Madison and Davison. You can look it up on YouTube. I'm sure people are Google.
Yeah,
but
I sit from the whole laptop.
But it's not even. I came from the streets. Someone said, "I'm gonna get that Mad Dog."
Someone act like the Mad Dog.
Yeah. It ain't even called Mad Dog. If you like, I used to work at a gas station, and it did not come in. It did not say Mad Dog anywhere on that box. It said like Madison and Davison.
MD 2020.
Yep.
In all the flavors.
And you know, I like the purple myself.
I've never had it.
Oh man, it's rough, man. It tastes like ninth grade.
Tastes like ninth grade. Smell like Teen Spirit.
But let's go back to the my parents' situation. Yes. Like so like I said, my father passed away when I was 3, and that took a real hard toll on my mom. And she was obviously involved in drugs as well. But God bless the lady who did raise me, which was my mom's friend, Emetta Menard. She round
of applause for her.
Yeah, man. She took me and my little brother in when I was 7, and he was 4, 7 and 4. That sound about right? That's about right. Close enough. So I mean, she took us in. She raised us. We didn't see eye to eye when I got older.
So you tell me you was a rebellious child, huh?
Somewhat, man. Somewhat. I just had a smart mouth. That was it. You know?
Not you.
Nah, man. I got bullshit with people all day, but you know. So in 2nd grade, I met my best friend Chris Evans. Great guy, great person. I ain't never.
Captain America.
Oh yeah, Captain. He's mixed though. My Chris Evans is mixed. he looks like a. So he gonna be mad when he see this, or hear this. I call him Fake Drake.
Oh,
he looked like Drake, but he's just a knockoff version.
Oh, he gonna hate you.
Oh, you know, Fake Drake, he gonna be all right.
Oh well,
you know. Hey. So I met him in 2nd grade, and we've been best friends ever since. And his dad, we call him Old Man, actually stepped up to the plate and took that father role and ran with it. And man, I tell you right now, that dude has saved my ass more than any times that I can count. I mean, you talking about someone that goes out of their way to help people. I'm not even blood, and the man calls me his son. Like, I'm on his desk at work as a photo.
That's dope.
And people say, "Who's this white dude?" He goes, "That's my son."
That's my son.
That's my son.
Hell yeah.
He just, he didn't stand out in the sun too long. That's what he tells them. But, it's all good. So I come from a diverse family, man.
Yes.
I come back, so I don't look at color like most people. I don't judge. I try not to judge people. We all judge people. I mean, you see a crackhead, that's a crackhead.
You don't let your unconscious bias make your decisions for you.
Yes. If you see a crackhead on the street, you can be like, oh, okay, that's a crackhead. Don't talk to them.
Yeah.
But, again, it comes back to where you don't know where these people are coming from.
Exactly.
So with my dad always told me, never let your servant's towel be too big. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's just, just a brilliant man, and I'm just the nutshell in this mug. And I'm trying to absorb all the knowledge that he has.
Yeah.
And I love my mom, which is, I call my mom, her name is Emetta, but I do call her mom because she did raise me.
Fuck yeah.
So, so I do love my mom. We don't see eye to eye. Like, we still don't see eye to eye on things, but it's cool. Like, I love her, but I don't know. I just bond with my dad a little bit more.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it happens. We grow, and if that at the age we are, you just y'all both adults, so you're not necessarily agree
right
on the way you live in your life, but you know what you're doing, you know what you're not telling her.
Right. And And I think it has to do with like this is a male figure, so I can go talk to him about male stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm not scared to tell my mom anything,
right?
Because I grew up with her, and she always told me, "You need anything, come talk to me."
Yeah,
I'm here. Like, I love you. That's why I took you in. She didn't have to do that.
Mm-mm. Communication is everything.
Everything.
I preach communication all the time, even when you don't want to. So oftentimes when you need to communicate the most.
Right.
And now there's so many different forms to do it. We don't have it should be a balance between doing it in text messages and doing it in person because you can't lose in translation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason not to say something.
Right.
At least open the door so them to engage you. It's not always the hardest things are always the best things.
Right. And if you don't even want to talk to this person no more, like you could legit just be like, just be straight up with somebody. Like, what is real? Nothing. Like, I haven't met it's been a long time since I've met someone and be like, that's a real motherfucker right there. And it's been a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you ain't got to bullshit somebody in this world, you don't. Like, you can legit just be like, hey man, like, I don't fuck with you because I don't like you.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's cool.
That's cool.
All right.
Fuck it.
Fair enough.
You don't like me because who I am? You don't like me because of the shit I talk? You don't like me because I tell you the truth at the end of the day, and you don't like that? Well, guess what? I'm not changing for you.
Fuck no. I'm all I got.
Yeah.
I get one shot at this thing called life.
Yeah. And if I piss, I'm going to piss some people off along the way.
That reflects more on them, not you.
Yeah. And that should just tell you. Now, I'm not saying like judge a person off of that, but that would tell you what type of person that person is.
Yeah.
Like, if they're real or not, if they're real or fake, or they care about people in general. Like, man, I do so much charity work in St. Louis. It is ridiculous. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect or I'm better than anybody. I do it because I care for people. I've been in people's, like, I felt like I was homeless before,
Mm-hmm.
Not to the point where I didn't have a roof over my head, but I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this is material. Like, this is material.
Mm-hmm.
You can replace that.
Yeah.
But can you replace your life? Can you replace, the people that have been in your life?
Yeah.
Like, you lose people along the way.
Absolutely.
And, like, that's a whole, like, that would help, that's helped me grow as a person who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
I've took, like, when me and the ex, like, I was married, man. I married at 24.
Oh, you fresh out, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm 26.
Yeah, you fresh out the clink.
So, and the marriage didn't last long, but the relationship was a lot longer.
Yeah.
So, we dated junior year, man, and then it was, it's cool. Like, it was cool. Like, we dated junior year.
Mm-hmm.
She was homeschooled, and I went to a public school, went to Cleveland, NJROTC.
Man, you went to Cleveland when it was, before we went to the south side, when it was over there off of, damn.
Talking about on the north side?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the old Pruitt building?
Yeah, man. Bunch of my guys lived in my neighborhood went to Cleveland. Yeah, I was catching them. We all get off the bus at the same time. They come off the bus in the uniforms.
Yeah. So,
look at you guys.
Yeah, so Pruitt, my junior year, that was the last year we were in Pruitt. And then we moved over to the south side, over where Central is now. So Central and us share a building, which is cool, whatever. Like, it is what it is. We don't really interact. Like, we didn't really interact with them.
Yeah.
A couple AP classes merged over.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the school district was trying to save money.
Yeah, that was a tough time for some of those publics. They do a lot of shit.
They're still hurting, man.
Yeah,
and it is what it is. Like,
I think St. Louis going forward, and not to cut you off.
No, you good.
But I think going forward, when we get the county and the city back together as one fucking city,
and
be a metropolitan, not this bullshit we got going on now.
We don't need 15 counties. We don't need.
No.
I live on the outside of Lime.
Mm-hmm.
I hate going through Bella Villa.
Yeah.
That is the smallest municipality I've ever seen. It is 4 blocks by 4 blocks.
Yeah.
They will pull you over going 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. And I'm like, really? Like, there's other, like, why is not St. Louis County taking over this municipality or whatever? Or why are you guys still here? Like, I don't care, but I feel like taxes could benefit from someone else.
Yeah.
We don't need 15 different court counties.
I read the thing. I think it was like St. Louis County has 76 municipalities with a total city under 1 million people.
Yeah,
that's horrible math.
That's terrible.
Each one has a mayor and a council. Why?
It's terrible.
It's horrible. It's hopefully the plan. I think that's based on the world we live in going forward. And like St. Louis learned from cities like Memphis, Indianapolis, that had that same setup, and then they merged, and now they're doing. Now they're thriving. You can't compete on a national stage for like corporations and shit like that, and development when I have to come as a developer and talk to 5 different counties to put one fucking mall here.
Right.
I'm not dealing with this shit.
Right.
I go to Chicago.
Right.
I go to somewhere else and put my headquarters there and not deal with this shit.
Right.
You losing out. It's like we all live in the same house. We fight amongst each other instead of fighting the neighborhood. What the fuck does that mean? We're not getting nowhere. We live in the same fucking house.
Exactly. The
house and tears. My room is clean, but the house is falling apart.
Right.
What does the fuck that mean?
I mean, my mom lives in the JVL. If you guys don't know where that is, it's like on the outskirts of downtown of St. Louis. Mm-hmm. It is nothing but a vacant lots through there. I mean, they're trying to, like, don't get me wrong, Habitat has came in there and rebuilt a lot of those homes and tore down and bought the land and rebuilding. But, I mean, I grew up, that's where I grew up for like 2 or 3 years. Before then, I grew up over by the Cochrans. I lived right across the street from the old Cochrane projects. I don't know if it was like 3 high-rises.
Yep.
That was probably like home to 200 families in each one. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they tore down the Cochrans. They built like new modern homes for like elderly people, which is cool, or people that's on fixed income, which is cool.
Yeah.
But why does it take to the very end of it to be rat infested, drug infested, like boarded up homes, burnt down buildings, burnt down churches? People out here burning churches, y'all, because they just vacant. They're vacant churches. People are burning them down.
When we have people in office that don't come from these neighborhoods, don't care about it, they don't put their attention on them in a positive way.
They don't.
They try to respond with law enforcement and like in correction, not like, let me give you guys jobs and empower and maybe make this nice place to live.
Yeah.
Or not try to say, we got some development, let's keep people out. No, let's empower the people that live there.
Man, let's try to help them.
No one wants to be a goddamn thug.
Right.
You got to give people jobs, and you can't take away school programs.
Some people, I get it. Some people ain't grateful. Some people don't care. They're comfortable with the way they live in. I get that. Like, change is hard for some people.
It is.
Especially
when you never seen it before.
Oh, yeah. And especially if you grew up, like, I told myself I didn't want to grow up in this neighborhood, or I didn't want to be in this neighborhood. Just because the way I see how other people live their lives. I got walking down the street one day in a red hoodie wearing AC/DC on it. I got told I'm wearing the wrong color. Mm-hmm. I'm 15 at the time.
And they don't own shit in their neighborhood. Tell you what they own.
Right.
What block is theirs.
Right. And I'm over here like, dude, I'm the only white family over here. You don't get the fuck away from me. Mm-hmm. Like, because I'm about mine. And I'm about protecting mine.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about your fucking color. Mm-mm. I'm worried about how am I going to make it to school the next day, or, is my mom got enough money for the bills? Like, we grew up on
my damn business first and foremost.
Yeah. I'm walking down the street going to McDonald's, trying to get a $1 burger or something.
Exactly.
It is what it is. I mean, I started working at 14, but it is what it is.
Right.
But St. Louis is all backwards.
I think we're getting there. I mean, it has to, because we can't keep going this direction and think we're going to compete with everybody else. We just can't. No. So, I think the next ballot and a lot of things I've just been watching going forward, like, clearly we need to get an NBA team. We have to be appealing to have one. We have to get the legislation and the politicians that make decisions to bring this shit together as one. Then you can compete for things that matter. You have to get rid of this shit.
And I would love to have a basketball team. Would love one. I don't care what we call them. We call them the St. Louis Spirits or whatever you want to call them. The Brown. Take the old baseball name or whatever. Whatever like St. Louis wants to do. Like if we got a basketball team, I don't think it would last for too long. I think it'd be another Rams situation.
We would have to get like a soccer. I think soccer team has to be first. I think we need an MLS team just to get something.
That would be great. That's the number 1 sport played in the world.
Yeah. I'm in for it.
Yeah,
just like
that'd be great. I mean, that's the number one. That's the number 1 team or the number 1 sport played worldwide. Mm-hmm. There's 7 billion people in this world, and that's the number one sport. Go for it.
Absolutely.
You know, but the whole thing with the basketball thing is I love St. Louis. I'm a diehard fan for whatever team. I was, whatever. Even though I didn't like the Rams, I still root for them because they're my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone and left, and my dad's gonna kill me, but that's his team. That was his team when they were in LA first.
Uh-huh.
So when they came to St. Louis, he was excited.
Absolutely.
So I can literally say I've seen a team come to a city and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it also comes on down to the fans. Like, you're not backing these people up.
Yeah.
If they're not making the revenue that they want to make, why would you stay?
Yeah, but then the ownership didn't want the motherfuckers to make it anyway.
And I get that. I get that.
I mean, ownership.
Kroenke didn't care either.
Exactly. I mean, you look at the Patriots, look at look at the Spurs. You start at the top. If you really invested in your team being dope as shit, you spend the money. You got to spend the money to make money.
Yeah, and I get that.
And he had his eyes on LA once that lady died.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew where he wanted to go. So he's gonna strangle the team, not give you shit, leave you that terrible ass Fisher.
Right.
Mr. 50-50.
Mr. 50-50. Come on down.
And let him run this shit into the ground and make a terrible product so it's easier to fucking get him out of here.
And crazy thing is, I like Jeff Fisher as a coach. Like,
I like him in Tennessee.
He killed it in Tennessee.
After that, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He
I
just
don't know
getting a check.
But that's, I thought he was going to do good,
But he wasn't empowered to do it. He
didn't have the team.
Yeah, he wasn't giving shit to work with.
You see what they did the first year in LA.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we see what they're doing. Yeah. Dustin, tell me about these women, man. Tell me you growing up.
All right, man. So I'm 26 now. Like
26 now. 26. Got the beard of a grown man, of an old man.
Yeah, man. Let it grow. Some ladies love it. Some ladies don't. It is what it is. It's.
I want to say more like it than they don't. I'm gonna say this just knowing the climate that I live in. I can't get my shit to get no goddamn length.
Oh man, just gotta let it grow, man. Just practice. Let it just grow.
I gotta pray and practice.
Yeah, man. It's gonna come in shaggy at first, but you just keep letting it go, and hopefully it comes in.
You be consistent. I gotta get my consistency up.
Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about these women, man, out here. Like I said, I've been married. I've been in relationships. I've been in long-term relationships. I've been in short-term relationships. I've been in just, hey, want to fuck relationships. I'm cool with that.
But you've been in the industry for a long time,
I've been in the industry for I've been working in bars since I was 14.
Right. So you've been behind the curtain for a long time because a lot of dopeness, a lot of women come in as waitresses and bartenders.
They do.
And you, especially how long you've been in management, you have and you've been cool as shit and got the drip of a very seasoned man. Man. You have an advantage, and you've been in management for a while.
Yeah, and I work at a bar right now, and we ain't allowed to mingle with the staff, which is cool. Like,
right, I don't care. Boundaries, right?
I don't care. I've been in the industry long enough. I know enough waitresses and bartenders out there that are cool, and I'm cool with them. So it's I've been doing it since I was 14. I've worked in every type of bar you can think of at a young age. Mm-hmm. I've worked in a sports bar. Mm-hmm. I've worked in a party bar. 16, I was running a kitchen in a biker bar. You can look out from the kitchen of this biker bar and you can see their stage. They have a stage right when you walk in from the bay doors. There's a pole on there. Uh-huh. When I tell you, anytime any woman got up on that stage, mm-hmm. let me just say the owner to that bar came back and said, "Go back by the grill," because he was not letting me come out there. He was like, "Nah, I can't let you go out there." But you finesse. You like, oh, I got to use the restroom, so you go around the other way mm-hmm. and come out the side door to the bar. Yeah. There's multiple ways around in different bars. You learn all the secret cuts and everything. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like, I've loved, I've lost. I mean, it's. I've been cool with people. It's what is love, dude? Like, love is so hard to find nowadays, man.
Man, it is. Like,
I thought I had one. I really did. For 6 years, I thought I knew what love was.
Right.
I had ups and downs with the girl. She was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought we were ride or dies till the end, until one of us died. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know what would happen from there.
Yeah.
But people grow out of each other.
Right.
And, you learn that. And, maybe you got to keep spark. You got to keep the flame going in the relationship.
Yes, you got to keep reading. You got to keep reinventing yourself. You got to keep what got you there going. Because if you can take it for granted, the fire will burn out. Because we human beings, like monogamy is a choice.
And I think I did, like, we were on the same schedule for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that took a little toll on us. We did the same thing almost every day. Like, I go to work, she go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And but I've been in the industry, and she was doing something else, like working as a call teller or something or whatever.
9 to 5 type shit.
9 to 5. I'm working fucking
wherever,
closing 5:00 a.m. whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm not home until 6 a.m. But I might leave the same time that she goes to work. I might work a double or something.
Yeah,
she's making more money than me.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But why do I was just doing it because I love the industry. Like,
right.
I do it for money. Yes, I'm not saying it's not about money. It's always going to be about money when you're working in an industry that's about money.
Yeah.
So, like, I do it, but I like people. Some days I like people less than most days.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Attitudes are key, man. I try to be positive. I go around to every table. If you ever come into the restaurant that I work at, I will come to your table, knowing if I know you or not. I will put my hand on your table or chair and say, "Hey, how's everything doing?"
Mm-hmm.
At least once or twice, you'll catch me running around saying that to you.
Yeah.
And if I know you, I'll sit down and buy you a drink, whatever.
Shoot the shit. Yeah.
Shoot the shit. I got like 10 minutes to do it or whatever. If we're busy or slow, depends on what day and what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's my job to keep the party going and keep everyone having a good time.
Yeah.
And no having incidents. So with that being said, now how do you find love in the bar industry? People say, like, where do you meet a lot of people?
Yeah.
And sometimes it just happens to be someone in the industry.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of relationships start in the workplace because we spend most of our goddamn time there, especially becoming an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a natural occurrence. It's like, what do you do if your industry where you work is not conducive to meeting somebody? Well, then you're in a whole different situation.
Yeah.
But in your case, with being such a social place, you seen a lot of different people coming and going from guests to employees.
Right.
So now it's like, damn, is this woman I find, let's say, where we find her at, strong enough to deal with? Right. I'm in front of a lot of women of all shapes and sizes, and my hours are not predictable. It's like,
can you handle that?
Can you handle it? And a lot of them ain't built for it.
Right. And are you capable of handling me talking to a different girl every night, even if she's just staff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get phone calls, and I don't get really a lot of phone. Not a lot of people make phone calls anymore. let me be real. I get a lot of snaps. I get a lot of DMs, and I get a lot of text messages. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't get phone calls. Like, only people that call me is like my boss.
Yeah.
And my mom.
Everybody your generation ain't making no phone calls.
No. So they sliding and running through these mugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I get messages throughout the whole day. Can I change this shift? Or, hey, are you working tonight? Mm-hmm. Or, hey, such and such just came in and said, are you working tonight? Like, I get messages from the day on my days off, saying, I had someone last night ask me, are you closing tomorrow? Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah. It's Monday. I'm not coming in.
It's like being an entrepreneur. I mean, you're the same as an entrepreneur. You're a boss. Like, when you run shit, your phone never stops.
And I've done that. I've had my own place. I've had my own burger joint.
Yeah,
I've done it.
Your phone don't stop because
my burger don't. My phone didn't stop.
No.
They called my brother. My brother would call me,
mm-hmm.
or he would direct them to call me.
Exactly.
It don't stop, and which is cool. Like, I don't care, but at the same time, you have to draw that line.
Mm-hmm.
And at your workplace instead of your personal life.
Set the boundaries.
Hey, like, I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays. Don't call me.
Yeah.
There you got 2 other managers you can call. Go call them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's something it's something that you need to talk to me personally about, or it's my shift, like, I got to work with you on that shift, I'm fine with you shooting me a text. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
But, like, if I'm out trying to be hanging out with a female,
respect my days off.
And like, I don't go up to I rarely ever go up to my job on my day off.
Fuck no.
You'll never, even though, like, I get $100 tab a month just for whatever.
Yeah.
I've used it once, and that was for our Christmas party.
Yeah.
And that was to buy everybody and on my staff a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't ever use it.
Right.
So I was like, I'll buy everybody a shot. I'm not supposed to do it, but
hey, it's Merry Christmas.
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, even though it was in February. But
Merry Christmas, ho ho hos.
Yeah. Merry Chrysler. But but how like can the from a female aspect?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? And if she's in the industry too, I got to be okay with that too. Like people hitting her up, but you have to draw that line, like I said, and say like, "Oh, it's our day off. We're gonna kick it." Like, let's turn the phones off.
Is that what made you guys break up? Was that her not being comfortable with that lifestyle, or was it maybe a combination of that you guys just grew out because y'all been together for so fucking long? I
think it was somewhat of the bar industry, but mind you, I was also working like 2 other jobs. I was working that. I had a lawn service of my own. I had about like 15, 17 yards I was doing, which is actually very good to start off with a year.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, so it was whatever. Like I had that, and then I'd work the bar, and then I'd work security sometimes at a different bar. So it all played into itself. And
if you a hustler as a man, and your chick's not a hustler, it's not gonna work.
Right. And I mean, she worked.
You gotta both be like, but she got to be that same kind of hustler. You can't be a 9 to 5. Then you date somebody that's doing shit all the time, because I'm doing shit all the time too. But I would fit you into my day. Where I can.
I'll talk to you all day. I'll text you all day.
Yeah, but like I'm gonna see you when I see you.
Yeah, and that's a hard time. That's a hard part of a relationship. Like, a lot of people don't understand that
proximity and time.
Yeah,
and everybody love language is different.
You know, and I think that played a role in it. I think when we got married, it might have like sunk in and said, "This is real." Like I'm stuck with this motherfucker. But mind you, she was like, I was the only person she's ever been with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So going back to what I was saying, like we hooked up my junior year in high school. She was homeschooled.
Yeah.
I went to a public school.
Yeah.
We way off topic. Oh my God, we went way off topic on that one. But so I was working at Snooks as a bagger, cart guy, whatever, stocker, whatever they needed done. And she was like, she got hired on, and I was there first, maybe almost a year before she started working there. And she got hired on as a bagger too, but she was, like I said, she was daytime, or she was homeschooled, so she could work during the day, which I couldn't.
Because you go to school.
Yeah, so she could do whatever she wanted and do her schoolwork anytime.
Yeah.
But she was pretty much done anyway. She just had to take the final test or whatever to get her degree or high school degree or whatever.
Right. High school diploma.
Right. So prom time came up. We do a thing called usually if all the seniors go to prom at high schools. Well, my school it's called Naval Ball, and they allow the whole school to go. So, which is cool. Whatever. Like, I went to school with 300 kids, if that. I'm fine with freshmen, juniors. You know, my senior year, I was one of the top dogs. You know, I'm not saying like I was the top dog, but everyone knew me. And that was just fine. Like, you know, you play soccer, you wrestle, you play football, basketball.
And you just that guy. I completely understand.
You
live the same life.
You know, just people. You know, I just try to be friendly to everybody. I don't care what your situation is in life, but I just try to be friendly with you. Because I don't know what you're going through at home, and I don't know what people do to you when I'm not around at school. But you want to shoot somebody a text saying don't come in that day, I'm cool with it. Like, I might make a phone call myself and be like, 911, like, this person just told me not to come to school this day.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they get bullied a lot.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's another thing, too. But we'll get back to that. So, like I said, Naval Ball, prime time, boom. I'm sitting in there, and I think I was on the phone with my brother, Chris, and we're talking about going, and was talking about, like, I think he was talking about, like, we're going to rent a car or a limo or something. This is junior year. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like, I don't think I want to go. Like, I've been to freshman year, junior or sophomore year. Like, maybe I'll skip this one and just go all out for senior year.
Right.
And she was like sitting in the break room while I was in the break room. She was getting off. I was just coming on to work. And she was like, so like I was like, like we whatever. Me and my brother talked for like another minute, and we hung up the phone. I was like, I'll talk to you later about it. I got to start work here in like 10 minutes. Let me get some shit together.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, oh, you go to like, she's like, I've never been, like, we were talking, and she's like, I've never been to prom. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, I'm homeschooled. Like, she's like, I've never been to a school dance.
Y'all made it work.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So she's like, I've never been to like a school dance.
Yeah, man. I mean,
she's like, I've never, like, she's like, like my last grade I completed in school, like she went to school for was like 3rd grade.
Damn.
And then she was homeschooled after that.
Yeah. Fuck.
So like she's like, I've never been to a school dance. I've never like done anything. Never went to like a luncheon with kids. Never been on like. She's like, I don't even remember the last field trip that we took in school. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wasn't gonna go to prom, but if you want to go, like, hit her with that old slide move, like, hey, if you want to go to prom, I'll take you. Like, you can come to mine.
Yeah,
you know,
slide dog.
You know, so we went and we kicked it, and you know, just we became friends before we became, you know, intimate, which was cool. Like, we got to really know each other.
Yeah, you were her pathways of being social.
Yeah, and exactly. She didn't have friends, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
she didn't like, and she wasn't like one of those weird like homeschool kids, you know what I'm saying?
She was smart and with it, but I think
she didn't have a way out because her parents were so strict.
Yeah, she didn't have a network.
Yeah,
she was stuck in the house.
Yeah. So, like I said, we talked for like 4 months. Or we talked a little longer than that, and then we started dating, and then like 4 months in, we might have done the damn thing. But you know, there was multiple times where we could have done anything, but I told her, I was like, I don't want to be that guy
because you're vulnerable as fuck. Because you don't know better.
Because you don't know nothing.
You don't know goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be that guy.
You like Bambi. I'm hunting with an AK. You Bambi.
Like, I'm not going to be that guy that takes advantage of you.
Yeah.
Like, I could have done that months ago.
Out the box. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could have been gone already.
Could have done that prom night. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kept it professional, and I kept it like, you know, like, try to be the gentleman that my mother and my father raised me to be.
Yeah.
So which was cool. And her parents were like okay with me. Yeah. They really didn't care for me.
They don't care about anybody.
They're not. And like I said, because they saw me as a threat.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
gonna ravage my daughter.
Well, yeah, man. Oh, and his name was Butch.
Oh, he gonna deflower my daughter.
He was like, oh, that's my baby girl. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh man, that's cool. Like, I was like, dude, I don't want to do anything to your daughter that she doesn't want.
What you do to her, I'm gonna do to you, boy.
Right. Motherfuckers tell me that shit all the time. I've been told that so many times. Fuck out of here.
Well, sir, bust down, Tatiana, bust down.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't a small dude,
How about
man.
that, sir?
I've been 6 foot for a long, like 6 foot's average. I get that.
Not really. I'd be surprised. I'd be forgetting. Like, I hang with all 6'2" and up guys.
Right.
Then you go out, I'm like, damn, people are really off 5 something, huh?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
How was it down there?
You know, and like, I'm out of shape right now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, whatever. Like, fuck high school. Like, I'm not in high school no more. I ain't playing sports.
You's grown. You got a grown body.
You know, this
is a working body.
This whiskey and beer ain't, you know.
I got a job body, okay? I do shit that all day body.
So, like, I was 185 all throughout high school. Mm-hmm. I wrestled. I was not scared of nobody. Yeah. And I took mixed martial arts over the years. I took I used to take some type of karate, whatever.
So you like MMA fighter or something?
A little bit. I know a little bit. I'm not saying I'm the best.
I know a little bit.
I ain't no Connor or nothing. I ain't no John Jones Bones. But I'll scrap with a motherfucker out here.
I get you the ground a pound in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. I'm a pretty good wrestler though. I
get you on the ground, baby.
Oh yeah.
No one don't do anything on the ground.
I'll break your knee. I don't give a fuck.
Done.
No, yeah, you won't walk ever the same. They gonna need a cast or something for you. But like, they didn't like me because I would, I'm taking her away, whatever. Like, that's how the way they saw it.
Yeah.
And we got to a point where she was like, I don't want to live here no more. And I wasn't living at home at the time. Like I said, me and my mom didn't see eye to eye.
She wanted to be free. Like, you were her taste of freedom.
Yeah.
And as you grow, as all teenagers go in the young 20s, they want to be free and do free shit.
Right. And so, like I said, prom time. And then we were probably right around where senior year was getting ready to start. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I was living home. I was living with my aunt. but I had like I had my own little like loft apartment.
Yeah.
Because she like lived in this big ass fucking house.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit dope.
You know, like she didn't need, and so I paid her like this much money a month.
Yeah.
That she didn't need it, but I still helped out because that's the person I am.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "Well, you think your aunt would let me move in?" I was like, "I don't know. Like, I don't even know if she wants me here anymore." But I'm never home, so it didn't matter.
Right.
So I talked to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't care, Dustin. Like, she's a good girl. Like, she can do whatever. She's having a hard time at her place. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Whatever." So she moved in. She moved in like of us like 6 months dating, dude. At was that 17? It had to be 6. So I was like 16 going on 17, whatever.
Damn, y'all doing a lot of shit. I was just trying to get I wasn't even drinking yet at that age.
You know, but it is what it is. Like, shit happens in people's lives, and you learn. So we dated and dated and dated, and we had our ups and downs, and you know, we're young, man. Young people are young and dumb, man. It ain't a joke. It ain't a joke. People mess up so much in a young relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. But what you're opposed to, that's what those years are for.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure you get out of them unscathed. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
You want to have that season, those scars that it make you a better adult.
And it tell you what, like, those 6 years have turned me into a different person.
Yeah.
I look at relationships a little differently. Yeah. I know what I'm looking for.
What would you say your biggest gem was from that 6 years with her together?
What do you mean, like
what do you carry from that relationship forward? Like, what things that really stand out that you hold on to help you navigate through relationships at this point?
Listening, man. Like, listening and communication is key. Because I was 18. I didn't care. Like, I haven't lived at home in 2 years.
Listening, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't live at home for 2 years. I didn't have anyone to tell me what to do. I was on my own.
Yeah.
I didn't care. So so why do I have to answer to you? Like, I shouldn't have to answer to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not my mom. You're my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But you don't set my rules for me. Yeah. You're not my dad. Now, if my dad told me to get your ass home, like, well, that's I'm going home.
You was young, so you didn't understand.
And I didn't understand. Like, I just didn't get it. Like, a lot of young people don't. Like, communication is key when they tell you that in a relationship. And listening. Listening's a big part.
Freedom ain't free. Freedom has a cost.
It's not. So listening's a big part. I mean, that's what I could tell a lot of young dudes out here now. Like, if you're going to be in a serious relationship, I mean, listen to her. Honestly, listen to her. Doesn't matter if it's the same fucking story you heard 5 times. Just listen to it. Yeah. Who cares? At the end of the day, if that 10-minute rant makes her happy, why do you care? Like, that's going to change her whole outcome of her day by you sitting there and listening to her. And I'm not saying, like, you got to listen to all the bullshit. Like, every story. I mean, like, some days you don't want to listen to it. Whatever, you know. But we tried to, first time we see each other, like, and I don't try to do that. I mean, you take bits and parts from different relationships, and
absolutely
the best parts. You take the best parts from every relationship you have, and you put that towards your new one every time.
Yep.
And then you take the best parts from that relationship and you pull it out.
Yep.
Not everything's gonna work, you know. So you learn. That's why you're learning.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, like, if you listen to someone and they're having a rough day, like, if you're gonna be in a serious relationship, make 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, of you two talking to each other. If it's before bed, if it's right when you get home from work, whatever. If it's on the phone, if you got to do it while you're on break, just make it to be a point in your life where you're going to talk for 10 minutes and be like, so one person can rant and the other person can listen. Because you need that in a relationship. If you hold shit in, like, if you hold everything in, at some point, someone's going to blow up.
Yep.
And the more you hold in, the bigger the fight's going to be. And, I mean, that's going to go either 2 ways. Either you're not going to talk to each other for a couple of days, or that relationship's going to be done.
Yeah. Because if you want, somebody else will.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If you don't, somebody else will. So she chose you to be that person to vent to.
Fuck yeah, dude. And that's, I mean...
And actively listen, like, when you actively listen, it's like, okay, I'm listening, I can repeat something when you say, because I want to know more about it. And then because you're going to have days where you want that from her. And women are better than us. That's the easy part.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
And if you can give her that time, I think a big thing is I always, as women, I talk to them like, what's your love language? Everyone receives love different. Some women receive love from cleaning the house. Cool.
Yeah.
Some women need affection. Some even need words. So like everyone receives love in different ways. So you have to be humble enough to ask that question and then adhere to it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's communications. You got to figure out how do you best communicate affection to you? Everyone's different.
Yeah, and I mean,
Hey.